Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's session, we'll discuss about the Fortigate Firewall dashboard. In Fortigate Firewall, if you are new in the Fortigate Firewall, then you must know that the Fortigate is one of the best firewall that is cheaper and that comes with more granular controls, with more features. It's a next generation firewall and we'll see all of these here. So if you want to practice a specific firewall, how it works, the FortiGate is the best and it's a free of cost, providing you a demonstrations. Okay, you can run it on the event free of cost. So let's talk about the dashboard. Like in the dashboard, you will see sources, destination, FortiView would be there, security fabric, network systems, the easily identifications, but you must have to understand specific things here, like what is the mode over here, what's this time, when IP, 40 cares, okay, how to upgrade it from here, what are security fabrics, FortiCloud, what's that, how to activate it, virtual machines, this is the machine actually, okay, CPU, memory, everything you can watch it from the dashboard. Let me show you a demonstration from a live machine. Okay, so this is the dashboard that we have and we are going to perform the all the practicals here in the demonstrations. So here you will see the very first is this is the Fortigate. If you will move your cursor here, you will see everything. Fortigate name. Okay, this is the Fortigate. This is its host name. Serial number is this. Authorization say authorization type. Okay. Model. What's the model? So in physical, once you will log in any physical device, you will see the model number here. Version, what version is running here, what is the operation mode. We have different modes like this mode, we'll discuss about different modes, different types, everything in this lecture, in these lectures. Okay, operation mode, net CPU usage is this, memory usage is this, session count 7, 40 client 0100 online, and configure. If you want to configure anything, you can specify the management IPs, WAN IP, management port, use admin port or specific port. You can configure. Then if I will come here, if you click here, then all the things will go to the left hand side. Then this is the global search. If you want to search any particular topic or particular IP address, you can click here and this will give you a complete result where it's that used. After that, if you want to run a few things over the CLI, like a few things like the troubleshooting purposes, CLI is very useful. You can use the CLI here to get the output, like type here something, get system status, the system interface. Okay, you can see here the details. This is the CLI part. From this online help video tutorials, release 40 OS tips and drops if you want, and the form, this is about the license. Then we have admins. From here you can reboot the machine, shut down the machine, firmware registration process monitors. Then we have backup, restore, revisions, scripts, change password and log out. If you want to change your password, you can change it from here as well. Okay, and then in the dashboard, if I will click on the status part, then you will see system information that I already discussed. This is the WAN IP here. What's my IP? It's checking. Yeah, this is the IP 178. You will see here the 178. If you access the internet, it will go through this IP. The license, 40 care license, not supported, not supported. Okay, but it will give you a demonstration with basic functionings. This is the valuation license. Fortigate Cloud is not supported here, but you can see your machines once you will register it, because it is registered over there. And you will see here, let me show you. Here in the services asset management, you will be able to see your firewall, Fortigate firewall here. Here you can see one Fortigate firewall is registered here, and registration date is 18/7/2000. I believe I used these machines earlier as well. That's why it is showing me my machines product list. Fortigate product machines like this. Okay, I use that decommission this unit. Okay, interesting. Here you can see I use the Forti manager as well. Yes, I had these. Okay, so you can see, and here you can see the examples Forti manager as well, right? You can practice the Forti manager. Okay, interesting things. After that, in the security, this security fabric, we'll use security fabric, the Forti manager configurations here. Administrator will log in there, CPU utilizations, sessions, memory. You can add more widgets here, like if you want to see any specific thing, you can click here and edit. Then we have security, compromise host by verdict, top threats, top vulnerabilities, 40 client detected vulnerabilities, host scan summary. In network, you will be able to see what's the route over there. By default, there is a route that is a default route. 192.168.1.1 is the gateway, and 100. I have not created any route yet, but so by default we are able to access the internet, I believe. Let me type it here. Execute ping.com. I don't see any result here. Yeah, I got the IP address. It means it's working. I got the IP address from the DNS site. So we'll see here how this will work, and we'll troubleshoot it further. Static and dynamic. If you want to see policy routes, then you can check here BGP routes, BGP paths, OSPF neighbors. A number of things for two routes are here by default. To go there, and next is in network. Okay, in dashboard we have security, network, users. This is all about the user informations. You can see 40 sources. What's the source? You can see here what is the source here. The destination. Based on destination, we can filter here specific destinations, and 40 view applications, 40 view websites, policies, 40 view service sessions. Then the network. Interesting things. Okay, these are the interfaces those we have, and we can create more interfaces here. Like if you want to create an interface, if you want to create a zone, so in Fortigate you can create the policies based on interfaces and the zone. It depends upon you. Once it is configured, you cannot modify it further because of complexity. The DNS, if you want to see here, the DNSs are already Fortigate. I use FortiGuard's DNSs. These are already applied. If you want to change, you can specify your own here, right? IPAM interfaces, IPAM rules. You can see IPAM rules, IPAM settings. Then we have SD-WAN. If you want to create a new SD-WAN zones, you can create the different members. for this. Right, interesting things we have SD-WAN in this uh, interface or this specific version. We got SD-WAN, great. Static routes, we can create the static routes here. The policy routes get the highest priorities, right? In policy route, we can define what is the source, destination port. We can take that based on anything. RIP, OSPF, BGP, routing object, multicast, diagnostics. You can run all these and policies. In policies and object, you will get the firewall policies here. You can create the policies. I will show you here. You can see interface pair or by sequence. We can create it. IPv4 DOS policies. As I will discuss about the packet flow. We can define the DOS policy here. So denial of service addresses kind of objects or internet services like here subnets, IP range, geographic dynamicals, IP ranges, subnets, right? So we can create the addresses here. If internet services are there, then you can create it like here the Adobe NTP. You can just apply this service here. The services, of course, we have number of services. The port are known as services, whether it's a UDP or HTTP, SCTP or UDP. Schedules, if you want to schedule it for particular timings, so you can schedule it. Virtual IPs is used to define the destination nets and IP pools. IP pools are like if you have pools, then we can create pool here, external pool range IPs, protocol options. Like these are the protocol options that we have. We can decide traffic shaping, like the QoS, like per IP shapers. Then you work on that. Security profiles, antiviruses. You can say default antivirus. You can open it, check what's going on here. What else? Signatures. Wi-Fi. So if you want to create a new, like inspected this, no scan options at once. SMTP, MP, FTP, CIS, APT. Like you can apply all these settings as per your requirements. Okay. Web filter. Of course, we have monitor all. These all are the things you can change it as per the requirement. DNS filters, application controls, intrusion prevention. We have IPS intrusion preventions. Okay, so if it's of a high risk, then apply these signatures here. Block default. If you want to create new, these all are the signatures here, right? The file filters, if you want to apply to to block the specific file type like .net, okay, you can clock it. And that's it. SSH inspection is required when we use the proxy based application signature. These all are the application signatures. The applications are like, I'll search here the Facebook. Here you can see all these are the applications related to the Facebook. Okay, you can apply it according to that. IP signatures, these all are the signatures going on here. Web rating overrides, web profiling. Great, interesting. A number of features in the free demonstration, and you get a complete hands-on in your practicals. No worries. Leave all these things on me. Stay with me. I will give you a complete demonstration of all this. VPN, overlay control VPNs, particular accounts not supported. Okay, no need to worry about the overlay VPNs. IPsec VPNs, of course, we can create IPsec VPNs, IPsec wizard if you want it with the wizard. IPsec tunnel template, SSL VPN portal settings, client, VPN location map, user end authentications, user definitions, users, LDAP if you want to remote authentication, LDAP servers, radius server, single sign-on, authentication settings. If you want to use a 40 token, 40 token is that particular token is applied to the users, then they can use that token and that will start working. It might be hardware or it's a software tokens. Okay. And then we have systems administrators. We can create administrator, admin profiles, firmware registrations like this. We are only registered up to date. Okay, and the settings, if you want go here in the setting, you can set NTP, PTP, manual settings, FortiGuard, certificate. If you need a HTTPS certificate, you can download this certificate here. HA in the stand up SNMP, replacement messages, FortiGuard, feature visibility. You can select it here what you want. Like so if you want to enable the CNET. Netting. Let me see here. Where is that? Policy based IPsec VPN. If you want to run for policy based, you can enable it. Those policies, email collections, runs wireless features. Net. What is that? I believe they removed this from here, or it's not available. Uh, you can see WAF. Okay, there are few things those will be enabled once you will run the following command to the CLI only, right? The web filter, video filter, express proxy. These things would not be enabled, right? If you want to enable those, then you have to open it through CLI. You have to run few commands, right? Here we have about the certificates. These are the certificate. Fortigate you are interested, and this Fortinet SSL certificate. There is a you can create, generate, and new certificate for the SSL, right? These are the local certificates, those it has, and the remote certificates. And fabric, security fabrics, I already told you, is unavailable in the topologies. It's a kind of fabric that will give you a visual things actually. Basically it will give you visuality over the internet, how it works and how it is configured. Logs, forward logs, local sniffer, system events. If it's something happened, you will see admin object attribute configured, admin logout, all this, right? And then security events, if there is a specific events, you can move it. This antiviruses, SSL, anonymous, HTTP, SSH, right? You can data leak prevention events, reports. I don't see any report here. For the analyzers, for the connection is disabled. Once it is enabled, you will see that more reports, right? And the final is log settings. You can global settings, event logging, all local traffic logging, that it all. System logging enable, IP address. If you syslog, yeah, syslog configure, put the IP address here. If you want to enable more logs or logging an option here, then I don't see any other IP address, maybe with the comma or through CLI to give us more. It gives us more. I remember we can send it to the 4 logs servers. Perfect. This is all about the dashboard. I hope you got it and what we are gonna be do. Uh, Let me brief you. I'm gonna do more focus on your practical with real time examples with the communication between two different firewalls, the ASA and Fortigate, or Palo Alto with Fortigate, create a IPsec, and the troubleshoot with the CLI and other part as well. Thank you for joining. Have a good day ahead and let me know if you have any further questions. Thank you.